Welcome back, SWA Championship Wrestling fans. This match features the debut of two new superstars to SWA Championship Wrestling. We've got two brand new superstars to the SWA roster, and we are excited about both of them, Cody.
This right here is a match I have been looking forward to, Lanny.
And making his way to the ring, the absolute best, Hunter Law.
Hunter Law, straight out of Cajun Town, Louisiana, by way of Florida.
Law originally from as our ring announcer Kelly Sanders said, Law originally from Lafayette, now makes his home in Central Florida. And he'll be facing off against one of the most sought after, one of the most popular stars on all of the Southern Independent circuit. This man's resume reads like a who's who in independent wrestling.
Here he comes.
Tony Storm. And let me just read you some of the accolades from Tony Storm. Tony Storm is a 2018 member of the PWI 500, naming him one of the top 500 professional wrestlers in the world. Also, he is the 2018 recipient of the Cauliflower Alley Club's Male Wrestler of the Year, naming him as the top independent wrestler in all of the country. He is also currently the Central Empire Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the Pro Wrestling 2.0 Heavyweight Champion, and the DCCW United States Champion, and he is making his debut in SWA Championship Wrestling right here in Sandersville, Mississippi.
Tell you what, man, Tony Storm, not to be confused with Tony Storm out of the UK. As this man's done it all. He's only been wrestling for 8 years. I say only 8 years, has been a long time, but he's done so much in the past 8 years, man. So I mean, he's actually he's competed for the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship against former champ Godzilla Jax Dane in Pavo, Georgia for Pro Wrestling 2.0. And tell you what, he's been trained by Gangrel. I mean, he's been everywhere. I mean, as of recent, I mean. And he's just getting started.
Just finished a tour of the northeastern United States and leading to New York City, to Detroit, to Des Moines, Iowa, and right back here to Mississippi.
Look what he's showing with the best, and look at this. Ooh.
Storm showing his power early. Some great amateur wrestling on display here between Hunter Law and Tony Storm. Law, quite an accomplished amateur wrestler.
So I meant to just look at Tony Storm's build, but I mean, he's jacked.
He is absolutely jacked. And he's going to break that side headlock.
Wow. Hunter Law ran into a wall. Oh.
I don't think this is the best strategy that Hunter Law could come up with for this match against this powerhouse Tony Storm. He thinks he's got one more good run in him. We'll see. We'll see. Third man in the ring is Scotty Gable.
Oh!
Big knife edge. Couple of alternating chops and right hands. Reversal here.
Oh.
Law goes for the crossbody, and Storm easily catches him right there in the air. And that's a 200-pound man that he just easily caught there in the air.
Wow.
Big fall away slam. Tony Storm showing the power here in the early going. Now this match is brought to you by our good friend Reggie Blackledge.
Oh, man.
If you find yourself in need of legal representation, give Reggie a call at 601-765-2828. Big press slam.
With ease, like a feather.
And he is way down. 1, 2, that's all he's gonna get. Hunter Law is game here in this one, but a distinctive power advantage by Tony Storm here in the early going.
And Storm is just so impressive, man. I mean, the fans, after that slam, the looks on these fans' faces, they were just in awe.
A jawbreaker there by Hunter Law.
Everyone here in Sandersville is so mesmerized by Tony Storm.
Oh, sends Tony Storm out. That big shoulder just met the ring post, and I don't care how big and strong you are not stronger than that 440 gauge steel ring post. Seizing on that advantage, the injured shoulder, Law comes right in and administers some pain with the help of that middle ring rope, Kobe.
Tell you what, with the shoulder going into that post like that, Hunter Law finding this opportunity that this I hate to say it, Lanny, this could be it for Tony Storm.
Law is now mocking the big man. Trying to put as much stress as he can on that clavicle there of Tony Storm.
That shoulder is hurt.
Now into a modified chicken wing. Pushes him down. Law continues to mock Storm here. Covering a 2 is all he's gonna get. Some words for senior referee Scott Gable here.
Ooh, as I said, that rotator cuff, that shoulder, dude, I really don't think Tony Storm will be able to defeat Hunter Law.
He's not gonna be throwing lefty in any church pickup softball games this weekend. I can guarantee you that. Storm works his way back to his feet with the help of a big right hand. Open palm shot there, just slapping Law back against the ring ropes.
Working with what he can. Look at this. Oh, Enziguri.
And you could hear that one ring out through this arena. That could be it for Tony Storm. 1, 2, but that's all he's gonna get here. Still a lot of fight left in this 3-division champion, Tony Storm.
Oh, I mean, Tony Storm into
a hammerlock.
Oh!
Now he throws that injured shoulder into that top turnbuckle, Kobe.
Storm is as tough as they come, Landy, but as I said, with that shoulder in the shape it is right now, look at this. Oh, and
one more time. And I'll tell you what this Hunter Law might lack in pure strength, he more than makes up for in tenacity.
Whoa.
Continuing to work on that injured arm of Tony Storm.
So if it wasn't Tony Storm going shoulder first in that post, this would be over.
Storm
but look at this. Oh, now
reverses that hammerlock, gives Law a little dose of his own medicine. Here, Storm is asking this crowd to get behind him.
Let's see if Storm can overcome the odds. But oh no, Hunter Law caught him in his head scissors.
He's got him in an arm triangle. He's got him in an MMA-style arm triangle there on the top rope. This is a bad position. This is the same hold that Anderson Silva used to choke Chael Sonnen out in.
That amateur background coming into play. Bring him down. Oh, and it's on the shoulder too.
Yeah, that is a triangle arm lock. Works in two ways. It is a blood choke. that cuts off the flow of blood to the brain, but also works as an arm bar. Very, very difficult jiu-jitsu style submission hold to get out of. It looks like he is going to put the big man to sleep here, Kobe.
Live the fight another day, Tony Storm.
One
Come
more
on.
time.
Just quit. No, you don't have to do this. No. Tony, you do not have to do this.
Tony he's digging deep here. He's got a little bit of slack.
Oh, what? Look at the injured arm. No way. Oh!
Into a sit-down power bomb. Oh, my goodness, Kobe. The strength, the power, the resilience of Tony Storm on display right here in Sandersville, Mississippi.
Law landing on the back of his head.
UFC World Championships have been won and lost with that hold that Hunter Law had on Tony Storm. Referee Scotty Gable administering the standing 8 count. Both men working to get back to their feet. Will Storm be able to have enough in the tank to take advantage of that big sit-down power bomb? Atomic drop. Reverse atomic drop. Couple of big lariats. Storm is feeling it. He's got him up. Huge power slam there, Kobe.
Hey, man, don't let Tony Storm fool you. That shoulder still hurts.
Storm.
The shoulder still hurt. Look at this. Oh, elbow.
Big forearm crushing elbow across the chest of Hunter's Law. Here we go. Tony Storm is setting him up one more time. What's he got in store? Oh. Big flying forearm.
There's the T-bone.
Up and down. Is that enough? He's got to get one position. 1, 2, and
so close.
2.5. Oh my goodness, there is plenty of fight left in Hunter Law as well. How much more can this young man take? These two guys are putting it all on the line in their SWA Championship Wrestling debut.
Only here on Fox 43.
Catches the foot, spins him around, misses with sleeper hold. Hunter Law has got the big man in a sleeper hold. And I'll tell you, I am so impressed with the repertoire of submission maneuvers here put on display by Hunter Law in this match.
Man, Storm can make his way to the ropes. That'd be great. I'm just not sure.
Storm fights off that sleeper hold. Ooh. Runs Law backwards into the turnbuckle. Both men just slump there, catching their breaths momentarily.
Ooh, kick to the back.
Right in the kidneys. That had to hurt.
Oh, God.
Running tornado DDT. Here comes Law. He's climbing to the top rope. What does he have in mind here for Tony Storm? Frog splash. 1, 2. How in the world? Hunter Law's frustration is on full display. As soon as Storm kicked out of that cover right into a crossface.
Law just went Viva La Rats on us. Now with the crossface.
Man, Kobe, I cannot say how impressed I am with the repertoire of submission holds employed by Hunter Law here tonight. Tony Storm finally makes his way to that bottom rope and forces a break on that crossface. We have seen an unbelievable arm triangle, a sleeper hold, and now a crossface. What else does Hunter Law have in the bag of tricks?
Oh, I love the clash of styles, the powerhouse versus the mission, but no, this is it. The spine buster.
That shook this whole building, Kobe. Tony Storm is feeling it. That spine buster rocked Hunter Law.
Was that an earthquake?
Well, I tell you what, down at the university, they got some seismic activity off of that one. He is way off. 1, 2, and 3. What an amazing match here between Hunter Law and your victorious Hunter. What an unbelievable match here, Kobe. super debut by both of these young men. Tony Storm comes away victorious over a Hunter Law that has one of the best submission games I have seen in a long, long time. And Storm is winning this Mississippi crowd over in his debut here in the Magnolia State.
But I see even more gold in the future of Tony Storm.